Foggy, leaking but otherwise intact double-pane windows aren't typically accepted for building donations. They can also be challenging to recycle. Rather than trash them, you can find ways to reuse them. One idea is to upcycle an old failed window into a stylish sign. For this project, you will need the following items: a failed but still intact double-pane window, lengths of 2-inch PVC pipe, vinyl adhesive sheets and transfer paper, frosted glass spray paint, and clear gloss enamel spray paint. You might also want a low-volt landscape spotlight or similar. To make the sign structure involves washing both sides of the window glass and scraping off as much old paint and debris as you can, cutting 2 lengths of black PVC pipe, equal to the height of the window plus another 1/3 the length for the sign's legs. For example, if the window height is 2 units, the legs should be cut to about 3 units. Once you have your pipe lengths, cut a channel into each pipe lengthways that is slightly smaller than the thickness of the window. So for example, if your window is 1.25 inches thick, you might make your channel 1 inch wide. Once your channels are cut, use pliers or a pry bar to force open the channel and slide the window into the slots. The second step is to install the sign structure. On the ground, mark where each leg should be. Dig 2 holes deep enough for your sign's legs. Insert the legs and holding the sign straight, pack dirt around the legs and into the pipe channels until the ground is flat and the sign feels strong. Once your sign structure is secure, you will want to make the back of the sign opaque so that your vinyl design will be easier to see later. To prep the back of your sign, paper and tape the pipe to protect from overspray. Use the frosted glass spray to apply a translucent coating to the back of the window. You may need to apply a few coats for an even finish. Now you are ready to make your design. First, measure the height and width of the glass area. Then, using a graphics program, lay out your design on an appropriate canvas size. You can also just draw your template by hand if you prefer. Print out the design in sections. Then finally, tape the separate papers together to create a full-size template. Once your template is ready, you can cut out and apply the vinyl to your sign. First, lay the paper template on the vinyl. Then, using a sharp craft knife, cut out the design using your template. Remove the template and peel away the excess vinyl. Apply the transfer paper to the vinyl design. Lastly, transfer the vinyl to the glass. To protect your sign from the elements and help it last longer, it is best to coat it with a clear protective spray. Again, paper and tape the pipe both sides. Then use a clear gloss enamel spray paint to apply a protective coating to both sides of the window. Your sign looks great in the daytime, but if you want to see it at night, consider lighting it up. Just add a low-volt landscape spotlight or similar behind your sign, and it will be backlit.